request Mr. Shailendra Kumar, Chairman of TIOL Knowledge Foundation and the man behind the vision of TIOL, to please welcome our August gathering.
Good morning, and let me thank all the dignitaries on the dais. Of course, very special warm welcome to the chief guest, Honorable Justice J.K. Maheshwari. Of course, we are missing a distinguished economist, Mr. Suman Beri. Apparently, he is on way. Honorable Justice Dilip Gupta, a very radiant pioneer in the fintech sector, Sanjini ji, Mr. Gautam Nehra, from our knowledge partner, PwC, distinguished speakers at our technical session later today, many officials from central government and state governments, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sparing and joining us today, your valuable time, and we are very lucky to have you. Of course, a good number of them are still on way, so that's the reason we delayed the program by half an hour. However, Honorable Justice Maheshwari has to go back to the court, so I don't intend to hold him back, so we will have him a bit early. As I have underlined at each Congress in the past 3 years, I would once again like to reiterate that the Congress aims to realize the goal of India's thought leadership in economic, international trade, taxation, and public policy domains. Keeping in mind the goals, we adroitly bucket contemporary as well as futuristic issues, which may have some scorching fallouts for the economy and thereby the exchequers, center as well as the states. Role of tax and building public trust in tax for sustainable development need not be overemphasized. All of us know that our taxes are not only for the present, but also for our sustainable future. And our future, not only on Earth, but also space. Mankind is barreling towards the moon at a very furious pace. Studies have projected that the moon is going to be a very crowded place. In near future, commercial exploitation of rare and precious minerals and harvesting of mankind useful gases are going to be a regular economic activity. NASA is close to its 2040 dream of building 3D printed houses by using local chips, rock chips on the moon, not only for astronauts, but also ordinary civilians visiting moon as tourists. So I do not shy away from imagining a future technical session on something like moon tax and ad valorem duty on a percentage of value of commercial output on the moon, and it would merely require an amendment in the UN-monitored Outer Space Treaty. So taxation is almost everywhere. I'm just trying to emphasize this point that when we select our technical sessions, we look at not only the contemporary ground level issues, but also some of those futuristic issues which are going to impact us, not only today, but even tomorrow. And also the underlying ethos and the rationale is to look at the sustainability, which is the buzzword today in every spheres of policy making, economic activities, and otherwise. Coming back to the Earth from the moon, the problem in hand is the issue of gender and taxation. It has for long been a very sensitive subject which needs immediate attention of the policymakers. Women at large in most societies are historically, socially, and economically disadvantaged. To improve their conditions, the need of the hour are positive discrimination in our tax policies. Most of us are perhaps aware that women already suffer on what is globally known as pink tax. Most of us know that such a tax is not collected by governments, but by businesses. Such a tax is paid by women in terms of higher prices than men for the same set of goods, such as personal care products, cosmetics, toys, and clothes. One recent study in the UK has revealed that women and girls pay as high as 37% more than men for goods like toys and clothes. To overcome such disparity caused by the market forces, the lawmakers need to think in terms of additional fiscal benefits for women taxpayers. To give you a glimpse of gender gaps in the world of finance and how taxation tools need to be deployed to serve interest of the disadvantaged gender, you will soon hear from a veteran finance professional, Shri Kumar. We have her on the dais. As our invitation for the Tax Congress indicates, we will have 5 technical sessions for which we have very carefully chosen each speaker known for out-of-box creative and implementable ideas. Moving away from hardcore taxation, we will have for the first time scheduled a technical session on the state of state finances. It was much warranted if one goes by the fragile fiscal health of state exchequers today. The real challenge which stares in the eye of central government, and of course all the policymakers and political leadership in the states, is how to make them muscular again. That's a big challenge for the state finances, state exchequers. After all of us live in states and we have much greater expectation from state governments about our basic services. We need them on a daily basis. Here, I am immensely indebted to our state partner, the state of Rajasthan, for encouraging us to go for a technical session and also for deputing highly knowledgeable senior officials to participate in the panel discussion scheduled post-lunch today. I am confident that the issues relating to state finances and in particular the quality of government expenditure would be one of the regular themes of debates at TIOL Tax Congress from next year. This is to foster better center-state relations and thereby help improve overall indices of political governance in the country. In addition, as the size of digital footprint grows worldwide, we intend to earmark at least one technical session relating to policy issues impacting the new age digital economy. Given the dramatic penetration of technology in our day-to-day life and businesses as well, it is important for the purpose of achieving 2-digit economic growth that our policymakers ought to run at least a kilometer ahead of the conundrum which may drive away investment from the sunrise sectors. I will welcome suggestions from all of you for continuous improvement in the selection of the content for the Tax Congress. I once again thank the dignitaries on the dais and all the stakeholders, including the gathering here, for enabling us to organize the 4th TIOL Tax Congress successfully. Thanking you all for your priceless and cheery support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shailendra Kumar, for setting the context for the Congress.